Hi everybody, my name is Sandra Porras. I'm an English teacher, and this is a reflection on some critical concepts from the book Mastering ESL Bilingual Methods by Socorro. The critical concepts are biography-driven instruction, sociocultural dimension, cognitive, academic, and linguistic dimensions. First, I'm starting with biography-driven instruction. So, traditionally, teachers teach in the same way to all the students, even they have different realities. Now we know that it affects their personalities, behavior, character. For that reason, we have to take into account their social and community experiences and motivate them to engage in the class. As a result, they can be successful in their learning process. Let's move to the next point, which is sociocultural dimension. Every student is different in our society. They have their own culture, family, experiences, community, religion, and language. So it's important that teacher interacts with them and use cooperative learning, so they can learn together in a better way. Usually teachers don't pay attention in the acculturation, so they ignore the relation that is between school and home, and it affects their affective filter. Now we know that the students have feelings and emotions that we can use as a positive tool in our classes. The third concept is cognitive dimension. And have you ever heard about stimulus and response? It belongs to behaviors theory. It's based on drills, repetitions, and non-communicative activities. It stops the learning process of our students. Now we can use the cognitive process in a better way and learn about learning strategies, different learning styles of our students like visual, kinesthetic, auditory, that is deeply related with multiple intelligences, interpersonal, intrapersonal, musical, mathematical, and so on. Then the academic dimension. It's related with curriculum and instruction. Some students have problems with the scores, grades, school records, assignments, and school policies. Now, as teachers, we have to reflect critically on the curriculum and be flexible to apply multiple strategies and activities that help our students every day. It depends on our reality. We can work together with authorities, colleagues, and students too. And finally, the linguistic dimension. It refers to the language and the real communication. All the errors or mistakes of our students are predictable, but we can stop to correct them every time. Instead of that, we can use different strategies to do that. And if the error repeats, sometimes it could be a case of fossilization. In this case, teacher has to address the best strategies in order to help them. For that, we can use BICS and CALP. So it's important to know what BICS and CALP mean. BICS is basic interpersonal communicative skills, and CALP means counting academic language proficiency. It refers to know about the reality through interaction that the students have in the class and their proficiency. PEPSI is a very useful tool because we can know the level of our students. Let's move to the next part, which is an example of a lesson plan. How we can apply all those critical concepts in a lesson plan. It's a simple vocabulary topic, occupations. It's important to know the objectives, which are for each skill. Then teacher starts asking for students to look at the pictures and say what profession they can see. Then students answer according to their background knowledge or previous experiences. Then teacher shows a heart and say that behind the heart there is a profession or occupation or activity. So students will try to guess. They can ask 3 students. If they don't guess, teacher gives some cues. For example, she uses lipstick, perfume, she's beautiful, and they say she's a model. Then teachers show the picture. Teacher can provide other examples in order students guess. Then teacher gives a heart, and it could be a card or a worksheet. Then they are going to draw or write the members of the family on the left side of the heart. So this topic they have already known. Teacher asks some questions like, what are the members of the family, and share with their partners the answers. Then teacher explains that students are going to listen a song of profession and try to remember at least 3 professions that they can listen in the song.
Police putting folk in jail. I see a lifeguard at the swimming pool. I see the teachers in the local schools. I see the people in my town, and I say, hey brother, what's going down? Doctors, nurses, astronauts, judges, lawyers in the courts. I see an actor acting on the stage. I see a writer writing on a page. I see a chef working in a restaurant, and a waiter asking what you want. I see the people in my town, and I say, hey brother, what's going down?
When the song finishes, teacher asks students to say what professions they can listen, and also check pronunciation and review the new vocabulary. Ask for the students to draw or write in the other side of the heart an example of the member of the family combined with a profession. For example, my mother is a doctor, my father is a mechanic. It's important to share all the answers with their partners and also with the teacher. Then a teacher shows an angry face and a happy face, and then asks for the students write on the heart some sentences. For example, I like doctors or I hate doctors. And then teachers can send as a homework other activity related to the topic. That's all. I hope it will be useful. Thank you.